Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins Hub. Today, we're focusing on one coin in particular that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, the USA 5 cents coin from the year 1925. This little piece of American history has a fascinating story, and it could be worth far more than you'd expect. Stick around to learn about its design, history, and, of course, its value, which could be as high as $173,000. Let's start with some background on the 1925 USA 5 cents coin, also known as the Buffalo nickel. This coin was part of a series first minted in 1913, replacing the Liberty Head nickel that had been in circulation since 1883. The Buffalo nickel was created to commemorate the American West and its rich history. The year 1925 falls right in the middle of the Roaring Twenties, a period of great change and growth in the United States. The economy was booming, technology was advancing, and the country was emerging as a global leader. The Buffalo nickel perfectly captured the spirit of this era, with its iconic design symbolizing strength, resilience, and the American frontier. Now, let's talk about the design. The obverse, front, of the coin features a striking portrait of a Native American man. This design was created by James O. Fraser, a renowned sculptor who drew inspiration from several Native American chiefs. The detail in the headdress, the strong profile, and the proud expression all pay tribute to the original inhabitants of the American continent. On the reverse, back, of the coin, you'll find a magnificent depiction of an American bison, or buffalo. This design is said to have been modeled after a buffalo named Black Diamond that lived in the Central Park Zoo in New York City. The bison was a powerful symbol of the American West and a reminder of the country's untamed wilderness. The words 5 cents and United States of America frame the bison, adding to the coin's bold and iconic look. One thing to note about the 1925 Buffalo nickel is its minting location. The coin was produced at 3 mints: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; and San Francisco, S Mint Mark. Coins minted in San Francisco are especially rare and valuable, so if you have a 1925 Buffalo nickel with an S Mint Mark, you may be holding something truly special. Another point of interest is the condition of the coin. Many Buffalo nickels, especially from the 1920s, are found with worn-down dates, as the design placed the date in a high-relief area that was prone to wear. A well-preserved date on a 1925 coin can make it much more valuable to collectors. The 1925 Buffalo nickel is highly sought after by collectors for a number of reasons. First, it's a piece of American history from an era of great cultural change. Second, its design is considered one of the most beautiful and artistic in U.S. coinage. Finally, the coin's scarcity, especially in higher grades, adds to its appeal. As with most collectible coins, condition is everything. A Buffalo nickel in good condition might not fetch a high price, but if you have a coin in fine F or very fine VF condition, its value increases significantly. A coin graded as extremely fine EF or mint state MS can be worth a small fortune. One of the exciting aspects of the Buffalo nickel series, and particularly the 1925 version, is the possibility of minting errors. Collectors love error coins because they are rare and unique. Some of the most common errors for this series include off-center strikes, die cracks, and double dies, where elements of the design appear twice due to a misalignment in the minting process. If you happen to come across a 1925 Buffalo nickel with one of these errors, you could be holding on to an extremely valuable coin. Error coins tend to fetch much higher prices at auctions, making them highly desirable in the coin collecting community. Let's talk a bit more about grading, which is crucial when determining the value of any coin, including the 1925 5 cents. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P to mint state MS, with MS 60 and above representing coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. A coin in mint state will have all of its details sharply defined, a bright luster, and no signs of wear. In contrast, a coin in good G or fair F condition may have a worn-down design, making it less valuable. However, even a well-worn buffalo nickel can hold significant value if it's rare enough, especially those minted in San Francisco or those with minting errors. The demand for buffalo nickels, particularly from the 1920s, has grown steadily over the years. Collectors are always on the lookout for well-preserved examples, especially those with clear dates and mint marks. The 1925 buffalo nickel is no exception. Its historical significance, combined with its artistic design and relative scarcity, makes it a must-have for serious coin collectors. In recent years, we've seen a rise in prices for coins from this era, especially as the interest in American numismatics continues to grow. The 1925 buffalo nickel represents a piece of American heritage, and that drives up both its demand and its value. Now, for the part you've all been waiting for: how much is a 1925 buffalo nickel actually worth today? Well, if you have one in average circulated condition, it could be worth anywhere from a few dollars to a couple hundred, depending on the grade. However, if your 1925 buffalo nickel is in mint state condition or has a rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of up to $173,000. That's right, a coin that once had a face value of just 5 cents could now be worth an astonishing $173,000. So, if you have one of these coins, it's definitely worth taking a closer look and perhaps getting it professionally graded. Thank you for joining us on this exciting exploration of the 1925 USA 5 cents buffalo nickel. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The second top coin of USA history is a coin that's nearly 90 years old, the USA 5 cents coin from 1934. You might be surprised at how much this little coin has to offer, so stick around because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much it could be worth today. Let's take a step back to 1934, an important year for the United States as the nation was slowly recovering from the Great Depression. During this time, many coins minted carried special significance as they represented the resilience and hope of the American people. The USA 5 cents coin, or nickel as it's commonly called, is no exception. This coin was part of the Jefferson nickel series, which had been introduced in 1938, and it became a staple of American currency. But the 1934 edition remains special because it reflects a post-crash economy and the beginnings of America's recovery. The historical context of this coin adds to its allure and makes it an iconic piece in the world of numismatics. Now let's talk design. The 1934 nickel is a true piece of art. On the obverse side, you'll find the detailed profile of Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers and the third president of the United States. The intricate detail in his depiction shows off the craftsmanship of the time, and it's one of the main reasons this coin is so valued by collectors. The reverse side features the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia home. This architectural masterpiece is perfectly captured on the coin, showcasing the strength and elegance that defined America during this era. It's more than just a coin, it's a symbol of the country's rich history and achievements, but what makes the 1934 USA 5 cents coin truly special is its rarity. While millions of these coins were produced, finding one in excellent condition today is increasingly rare. Over the years, many of these nickels have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated, which makes the remaining high-quality specimens even more valuable. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in near mint or uncirculated condition, and the 1934 nickel is no exception. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins in pristine condition, it could be a real treasure. Another factor that adds to the appeal of the 1934 nickel is the possibility of error coins. Sometimes during the minting process, small mistakes happen, whether it's a misstrike, a double die, or some other minor flaw. These error coins are incredibly rare, and they can drive the value of a coin through the roof. Error versions of the 1934 nickel are highly sought after by collectors, so if you come across one, be sure to hold on to it. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the value of this iconic coin. If you have a USA 5 cents coin from 1934 in your collection, especially one in excellent condition, it could be worth a small fortune. Some rare versions of this coin have been sold for as much as $146,000. That's right, $146,000 for a single 5-cent coin. So, if you've got an old collection of nickels lying around, it might be time to take a closer look. The third coin of USA history is also nearly 90 years old, the USA 5-cent coin from 1936. This nickel has an amazing story, unique design elements, and could potentially be worth a lot more than you think. Stay tuned to the end, where we reveal just how much this coin could be worth today. Spoiler alert, it's an incredible number. Let's start by going back in time to 1936. This was a pivotal year in American history. The Great Depression had been going on for nearly a decade, and although the economy was starting to recover under President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal, times were still tough for many Americans. Coins minted during this time reflected the resilience and hope of the nation. The USA 5-cent coin, also known as the Buffalo nickel, was part of a series that started in 1913 and ended in 1938. The 1936 nickel, in particular, is one of the most iconic in this series. It stands out not only because of its design but also because of its historical context. Coming from an era where every cent counted, the design of the 1936 5-cent coin is truly captivating. On the obverse, you'll see the striking profile of a Native American chief. This figure is actually a composite of several different Native American leaders, paying tribute to their legacy and their importance in American history. The intricate detail in this design makes it one of the most recognizable and admired coin designs in the world. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find the majestic image of an American bison, often referred to as a buffalo, standing proudly. This symbolizes the strength and endurance of the American people during difficult times. The Buffalo nickel, with its powerful imagery, represents the frontier spirit and rugged individualism that defined America in the early 20th century. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1936 Buffalo nickel so special and sought after by collectors. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in excellent condition today is a different story. Over time, many of these coins were worn down, lost, or heavily circulated. Those that survived in pristine condition, especially uncirculated versions, are incredibly rare and valuable. Collectors are always on the hunt for Buffalo nickels in great condition, and the 1936 nickel is no exception. If you find one in mint or near mint condition, you could be holding onto a valuable piece of American history. As with many coins from this era, the 1936 Buffalo nickel also has some intriguing error varieties. Errors during the minting process, like misstrikes, double dies, or off-center strikes, make these coins even more valuable. A 1936 Buffalo nickel with a minting error can fetch a significantly higher price than a standard issue. One of the most famous varieties is the three-legged buffalo error. This error occurred when the die used to mint the coin was overpolished, resulting in the buffalo appearing to have only 3 legs. If you come across one of these rare error coins, you've hit the jackpot. When determining the value of a 1936 Buffalo nickel, condition is key. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect, with mint state or uncirculated coins fetching the highest prices. Even small details, like the sharpness of the design or the luster of the coin, can have a huge impact on its value. Coins that show minimal wear and still have clear details, like the buffalo's fur or the chief's facial features, are especially prized by collectors. Now for the moment you've been waiting for: how much could a 1936 USA 5-cent coin be worth today? If you have one in exceptional condition, or even better, one with a unique error, you could be looking at a value of up to $132,000. Yes, that's right, $132,000 for a single nickel. It's incredible to think that a coin once used for everyday transactions could be worth such an astonishing amount today. So, if you've got a collection of old nickels lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. You never know, you might just have a rare and valuable 1936 Buffalo nickel in your possession. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about other rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We've got plenty more amazing coin stories coming your way. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting.